Hey everybody, Calesso here. Welcome back to Grand Arena. So 3v3 is back way sooner than anyone would have expected, and we've got Jedi Knight Luke in the game now and Vader's reworked, and those weren't there last time. So I was doing some testing against Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, so I'm going to show you that. It's a little bit of a long video, but I think you'll appreciate all the testing that went into it and the different teams I tried. And then once I got something to work, I tried something a little different to see if you had to do it a certain way. So I've got some fairly decent conclusions. So I'm going to show you that video now. And here it is. So I did a bunch of testing against Rey 2 3v3, and I got bad news. You're going to need a Galactic Legend for that, namely Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, Thrawn, and Hux, or Mir. But this was the first team I tried. I figured it'd be a variation of what I use for a 5v5 counter, and you can see what we do here. Pass the TM, stun, then give all the buffs to Jedi Knight Luke. Try to kill Hux as fast as possible. You can see that First Order Stormtrooper taunt is getting in the way there. There goes Savior. We got Hux out of there. Right here I'm feeling decent considering, but it goes downhill real fast. So this was a no-go. This was my first thought of what might work best. It did not work, as you're about to see. You can get it down to pretty much just Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, but in a one-on-one matchup with no super buffs like Master's Training, it goes pretty sideways. So I did the best I could here. Couldn't get it to work. You can see. And you'll notice a lot in this, my buddy that helped me out, he was in first place and he hadn't had his payout yet. So I kept making sure I was in airplane mode. You'll see that a lot in these videos. I'm a little bit neurotic and I wanted to make sure I didn't knock him out of first. One, because he was very nice to help me out. He put in First Order Stormtrooper, and I wanted to do a bunch of tests. I asked for Sith Trooper, but he misunderstood and put in First Order Stormtrooper, which actually was very helpful because I did a bunch of tests against this first. Here was another thing. I wanted to see if this 5's cheese works. Obviously, you need tons and tons of defense on your 5's, and you want to make sure he gets guard from Chewie. And this does okay. You can see he can really take a beating with this mechanic. But that taunt, once again, is just killing me because you need to get Hux out of there sooner than later. And you can see Gas just isn't doing anything. As soon as he stands up, he gets sat right back down. But 5's takes pretty good, he does pretty well for a while. And then once you lose 5's, it's pretty much over. We did kill Hux there. And once again, we got it down to a lone Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. So this might be good enough for people. I understand now here, just in case, I put it in airplane mode again. Everybody, just about everybody that's going to be facing Supreme Leader Kylo Ren has this team. They can do this if it's modded correctly. The test with Jedi Knight Luke, obviously not everybody's going to be able to do that. So I wanted to come up with something for you guys, for those that have Jedi Knight Luke and those that don't. So I've got two counters for you in this video that I got to work. And you're going to see that first one coming up here in a minute. I was not this. So Supreme Leader Kylo Ren always goes after Gas first. So if Gas isn't in there, he's going to go for Jedi Knight Revan first. So there goes Savior. I figured this is going to be the start. I wasn't sure if I could make it work. So there's the stun. I'm going to mark Hux, see if we can get stuff going there. But you can see Gas is just on timeout this entire time pretty much. So that's the only downside there. We did get rid of Hux. My Gas is actually pretty resilient. considering he shouldn't be. He's modded for pure offense. Your mileage may vary. A lot of people have a lot of protection on him. And there he goes for good, and then that's pretty much going to be about the end of it. Opted to try to take him out there just to get it down to at least a one-on-one. Give yourself a shot. Make sure I'm in airplane mode again. You're going to see that a lot. I was really nervous to, hurt my buddy before his payout, being so nice. But it's over pretty fast once you get it down to 1v1. It's not great. You can see all my idea process through all the testing. And this Hux is really fast. I think he's 326, which is another reason why I wanted to try this. Then I was going to try a comp with Hermit Yoda in there. And I got this from my buddy Solo Base, which I'm sure you guys all know. You should definitely subscribe to his channel on YouTube. He also does a lot with Zareth on Twitch. He does his own stuff too, but they got the whole Gambit thing going. So this was the first thing that I thought, uh-oh, we might have something here. So once again, swap to Luke, and then stun, give Masters training. Now we can focus on Hux, and from there we can take him out, since we can ignore taunt. Now we'll get the buff, throw some blind on there. It's nice when you have blind on Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Now, at this point, I was thinking we might be in trouble, but then one shot there, and surprisingly, we end up being able to win this. Make sure I'm in airplane mode. Keep calling assists. Get rid of the buff immunity. Assist again. Assist again. Got blind on him, which is awesome. Now when he does his middle ability, that'll go through blind because that can't be missed. But as you can see, heal up and make sure I'm in airplane mode. The end. So this worked. So that I wanted to go right back in and try it again. And you'll see me go in and try different. So here, the first time I marked Hux. So I want to make sure that works. Now this is, he was able to put in his Sith Trooper for me now. I'm going to do the same thing. Swap, stun, Master's Training, try to kill Hux. So we got him out of there fast. In the normal 5v5, you go after Sith Trooper first. But I wanted to try Hux, so once again, there we are. Revan's out of there. And here, Sith Trooper's going to kill himself. And that's kind of nice. So you can kind of leave him alone and let Luke's counter get him. So once again, it's going pretty well. Here probably would have been better to use the third ability for the assist, but either way it worked. And that should be it. So I definitely got it to work. Now I want to try again. I like testing things over and over. Okay, we're going to swap, stun. And now, since there's no tank especially, I was going to see if we could kill Sith Trooper first, which we do. But you can see blind doesn't do much good when he swaps that and resets the cooldowns. So that's how I knew, you want to test different scenarios, make sure, what works. So it's pretty obvious at this point we need to go after Hux first. So just in case, make sure I'm in airplane mode again. We're down to 1v1. and he gets his ultimate off. And the other one, that didn't happen. So we got that going. So here, once I kind of figured out what was going on, I figured I'd try Bastila again, since this is probably a more standard lineup that you'll see with Sith Trooper. I wanted to see if it worked here. I thought maybe without the taunt it might work. So we already know, if you use Hermit Yoda, that does work if you kill Hux first. So we're gonna try to use a variation and then move over. Now here, I just call the assist instead of wasting my mark, but it's not gonna matter because he's gone anyway. And there she goes. So this was no go. So you'll see here in a second, once it gets down to 1v1 with no master's training, it's over super fast. All right, swap turn meter, stun, master's training, go after Hux, mark Hux this time. There we go. Let's do that, get some foresight, heal up a little bit. Kills himself on the counter, and now we're in a good position where we got both of these guys against a lone Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. He hasn't gotten to his ultimate yet. There we go. So now I'm feeling pretty confident. I know it's not 100%, but that's the comp. Now I want to try the Gas 5's Chewy Cheese again, since I didn't test it with Sith Trooper in there. Wanted to see if I could get that to work. And here, it's basically survive, survive, survive until Gas can stand back up, do some real damage. But, the counters are actually doing a little bit from 5s. It's not too shabby. There we get rid of Hux. Gas stands back up. I was deciding what to do. I didn't know if I should there we go. Stands back down. You see these counters actually do a little something. Not a ton, but it's okay to use the taunt ability because we want them going after 5s anyway. Try to get in any hits we can with Chewie. Keep going, going, going. Make sure I'm in airplane mode. He got his ultimate off. Luckily, my Chewie lived. My Chewie's modded for all tenacity. I don't know if that's ideal. I think it's not, but that's how he's modded as my gas counter for CLS, and I don't change mods unless I absolutely have to. Now my 5s does have all defense mods, all defense primaries on the circle, cross, triangle, and arrow. So you want super defense. So we got that to go. And same start as normal. Go after Hux. I think the smart thing to do is try to get Hux out of there as fast as possible. Call the assist. He's not going to taunt regardless, but AI is programmed to keep going after him. Here I decide to put the armor shred over here and let the AoE kill him, kill Hux. Now we're going to go after Sith Trooper. We're doing pretty good. Got all 3 left so far. There we go. Call the assist. Now Gas stands up. Now he got his ultimate off, but that's actually perfect since Gas was standing. If he would have got that off while Gas was down, it might be pretty bad. You can see how tanky 5s is. That almost got me. Almost. Man, he gets close. It's not for the faint of heart, but it works. So there we go. It works, it works. All right. So that's it, everybody. I've got 2 counters for you. One, if you have Jedi Knight Luke, you can use your Jedi Knight Revan lead with Jedi Knight Luke and Hermit Yoda. You can go back and watch some of the gameplay if you need to see how to do it. Pretty much swap turn meter with Jedi Knight Luke. Use the AoE stun. Master's training to Luke. Go after Hux. Kill Hux. You can either mark him, it's probably safer, or just use the assist from Jedi Knight Revan. Then go after, you can work on Sith Trooper a little bit. He's going to kill himself, it looks like, by hitting Jedi Knight Luke and getting the counter. And then you should be good to go. That one is, you know, for those that have Jedi Knight Luke. And then also we saw that the 5's Gas Chewie cheese team works as well. Like I said, I tested a ton on Rey with all different Vader setups and all different Jedi Knight Luke setups. Nothing worked. Nothing came close to working. So unfortunately, that is what it is. I hope you like this video. Feel free to like and subscribe. Also, there's a link to my Twitch. I've been doing a bunch of Grand Arena Championships on Twitch, and you can come there and watch it live and interact. It is a ton of fun to do live. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. You'll see me here in a day or two because Grand Arena Championships is starting any time. What time is it? In 7 minutes, we'll know who my opponent is tonight. So I'm nervous. I did not want 3v3 back this fast, but it's here, and I usually like it for the first couple of weeks, and then the last week and a half gets a little drawn out and I'm ready to go. So that's it, everybody. Hope this helps you beat your Supreme Leader Kylo Ren's in 3v3. Thanks for watching.